it's Candicia and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to start a healthy regimen for curly hair. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions lately about people asking, where to start with their healthy hair regimen, what products you need to be looking at in terms of getting back their curl pattern and start treating their curls well. So I just thought that this video would be very helpful to you guys. So if you guys want to continue watching, then please do. Now, if you guys like this video, then please hit the like button and also subscribe down below and click the big red button, which it should be somewhere down here. And without further ado, let's get started. I'm not going to be recommending companies within the video. However, I will be leaving my personal recommendations down in the description box below. So if you guys want to check that out, then please do. So the first category that we're going to start out with is cleansing. Now with cleansers, there's a lot of different shampoos and cleansers and co-washes in the market. So first we're going to start with shampoo. Now shampoo is something that is very necessary, at least in my opinion, in order to start a very healthy hair care regimen. The reason why I say that is because the health of your hair starts at the scalp. Now if your scalp isn't healthy, then that means your hair is not going to be healthy. So by getting rid of all of that buildup and dirt and oils from the week, it's definitely great to jumpstart your hair care growth when it comes to using a shampoo. Now the shampoos that you should be paying attention to are shampoos that don't have any sulfates, no parabens, no mineral oils, and no petroleum. So those are kind of the four categories that are definitely something that you want to avoid when it comes to your products just in general. But definitely for shampoos and conditioners, definitely look for no sulfates and no parabens on the packaging. Now, when it comes to different shampoos, you have different kinds of moisture levels that some companies like to use. Some companies like to use cleansers that are very clarifying. Now, something that is clarifying is definitely going to really get rid of all of the buildup and all of the excess dirt and oil that you have in your hair. So these are a little bit more powerful, and they also have more of a lightweight moisture to them. They aren't supposed to be moisturizing to the hair, so they're definitely going to strip the hair. Now because it doesn't have any sulfates and parabens, you're not going to feel like the whole entire hair is going to be stripped, but it'll definitely do a very good job in cleansing the scalp. Now when it comes to something like a co-wash, co-washes are basically a shampoo. Think of it like a shampoo, but having the consistency and the moisture level as a conditioner. So that is something that's going to be a little bit more moisturizing, something that is definitely for people who experience a lot more dryness, people who may have damaged hair. They like to co-wash around, like using co-washes just because it is a little bit more moisturizing to the hair. So the other products that you definitely want to have when it comes to washing your hair are conditioners. Now conditioners, they come in all various forms. Some are a little bit thicker than others, some are a lot thinner in consistency. Now the consistency is something that is a personal preference. If you prefer something that will give you more slip, something that's a little bit more runny, then that's completely up to you. Now if something that is thicker, obviously you're going to have to use less product, but it is still going to be moisturizing to the hair, and that is something that you definitely want to put back into your curls because curls need moisture. So in order to bring back your curl definition, you definitely want to be using something that has a lot of moisture in it. So another product that I think is absolutely necessary when it comes to having a healthy hair care regimen are deep conditioners. Now, deep conditioners is something that is basically an extra step from a conditioner. It's supposed to penetrate the hair shaft a little bit more than a conditioner would, and it's supposed to bring extra moisture or extra protein to your hair, and it's supposed to be like a nice special treatment to your hair. Now this is something that definitely makes a huge difference when it comes to growing out your hair or having healthy hair in general. So that is definitely something that I would totally invest in. Again, you want something that's going to have no sulfates, no parabens, no mineral oil, no petroleum. Now if you guys want to see some of my personal favorite deep conditioners, then definitely click the I button, which will either be on this side or on this side of the screen, and you guys can see my top 5 best deep conditioners. and things that have worked for my hair personally. But yeah, so deep conditioners is something that if you're going to take anything from this video, definitely start with a great deep conditioner. Now moving on to washing your hair, you definitely want to have something to dry your hair. Now I recommend something like a cotton t-shirt or a microfiber towel. These things reduce the frizz in your hair, and it also isn't as drying or as harsh on your hair, and it doesn't produce breakage. So that is definitely something that I would dry the hair with. Now when it comes to stylers, the first styler that I would recommend having is a leave-in conditioner. Now as you guys can see, basically the theme of having any kind of healthy hair care regimen is to provide moisture to the hair. You want something that is going to be moisturizing and beneficial to the hair when it comes to the curl pattern. So when it comes to having a leave-in conditioner, again, no sulfates, no parabens, no harsh chemicals at all. And definitely when it comes to consistency, there's a little difference when it comes to leave-in conditioners. There's a lot of products on the market that are more like hair milk. Now hair milk is something that's going to be of a lighter consistency, something that's a little bit more runny. Now if you have a lighter curl pattern or less density to the hair, like something like me, something like a hair milk is definitely going to be nice for you, just because it's going to be something that's a little bit easier to work with, and since it's in a lighter consistency, it will still provide the moisture that you need. However, it's not going to be very thick and very heavy. It's not going to be something that's going to weigh down your curls. Now if you want something that is a little bit more thick, then you can just look for a normal leave-in conditioner. Usually the conditioners are the same consistency as a conditioner that you use in the shower. So definitely something like that is going to help keep the moisture throughout the hair and just provide the extra moisture that your hair needs. Now the next styler that I'm going to talk about are, now creams are thicker than a leave-in conditioner, and again they're supposed to provide moisture, but they're definitely something that's going to help encourage curl pattern. If your hair is a little bit more on the dry side, or you're going to be using a hairstyle that you're going to preserve throughout the week, then having a cream in your hair regimen is going to be very beneficial for you. So yeah, having a cream or a defining cream or something like that is definitely going to provide extra moisture, but it's also for people who want to have hairstyles that will be preserved throughout the week. So the next product that I'm going to be talking about are mousse. Now mousse is something that's a little bit new to the curly hair community in my opinion. I know back in the day I used to use a lot of mousse, and when it came to the mousse back then, it had a lot of alcohols and stuff like that, so you definitely want to avoid mousse that have alcohol in them because that will be very drying to the hair. Now mousse is something that is going to provide more curl definition than moisture. So this is going to be something that's going to help you when you are scrunching your hair to basically encourage your hair to curl up and to be a little bit more defined. So this is something that if you want a little bit more definition in your hair but not as much moisture, you can definitely invest in a mousse. So the next product that I'm going to be talking about are gels. Now gels are something that's absolutely great if you want something that's going to provide extra hold and sometimes extra definition to the hair. Now if you're going to be preserving your hair throughout the week, or if you're going to be doing a wash and go, gels are something that's going to help preserve your hair for a period of time. Now gels is something again that you have to make sure that it has no sulfates, no parabens, no harsh chemicals. And like I said, when it comes to scrunching the hair, it's definitely going to encourage your curl pattern, so your hair is going to be a little bit more curly, and also is going to provide hold. And finally, the final product that I think you should have in your healthy hair care regimen are oils. Now oils is something that is really dependent on people. There's so many different oils that you can use, and some manufacturers do make their own oils from different blends of natural oils. So it's definitely really up to you. Personally for me, I like to use as natural as possible, but at the same time I also do like some of my manufactured oils, so it really all depends. But oil will just encourage more shine and softness to the hair. If you put too much gel in your hair, oil is definitely something that will help remove that cast and that crunch to the hair to provide softness and shine. And it's also great for deep conditioning. So if you don't want to buy a traditional deep conditioner, some people like to do a hot oil treatment. So basically you want to heat your oil, not too piping hot, but just a couple of seconds, whether that's in the microwave or on the stove top, and then apply that to the hair. Now because it's heated, it's going to definitely open up the hair shaft, and the oil is going to penetrate the hair shaft and provide that extra moisture, shine, and softness that your hair is going to need. That is definitely something that you can use an alternative to a deep conditioner, but having an oil in your hair care regimen is definitely going to be useful for you. So guys, this is basically my version of a healthy hair care regimen. This is very basic. I know I didn't go through every single product and every single kind of product that's on the market. This is definitely something that's going to help you start a healthy hair care regimen and also encourage your curls to come back during this new year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you guys did, then comment down below as to whether you guys use these products or if there's any products in particular that you guys want me to focus on, or talk about my favorite companies or my favorite products when it came to these different categories. So definitely let me know. And yeah, hopefully I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye guys!